Welcome back to Joyous Prairies. It is a bright, sunny, and cold morning, and like I mentioned yesterday, we got fresh snow, so I'm just about blinded standing in front of a window here. Um, we are on day 6 of our questions, and today's question is, what do you like about your personality? If you had asked me this question maybe even 6 months ago, it would have been a pretty short list, because it is easier for me to talk about the things I don't like and to compare myself to other personalities that are around me. And it is easy to see where the fault lies in the way I am, the way I'm made. And I think that's an important piece, because that is one of the things that frustrated me most about a lot of INFJ videos that I was watching at the beginning, and that's kind of what spurred my I don't want to be an INFJ anymore video. I was also really sick when I made that video, so wasn't feeling too good. But that video was about, I felt like there was this, uh, push to brag about being like this, or there was a, you know, like mystical, wonderful quality, and everyone should want to be an INFJ. And I just couldn't understand that, because I was like, I would like to be, at the time, I would like to be anything other than this. I only saw the struggles. I only saw the things that made it hard, the way that I didn't feel like I would fit in, the way that I didn't feel like I would ever have anyone in my life understand me. And I would always be this person that chose to keep myself away from other people. But as we have continued on talking about this, and I've had to look at myself, look at other people, my dogs are barking, of course, and really look at the way that God made me and the reasons for it. And some of those reasons I'm never going to know, and you're never going to know, why we're put together this way, why I'm put together this way. The more I had to look at that, the more I could see the reasons for it, and the reasons why it was okay for me to actually like the way I was made, perhaps even love the way I was made. Um, we are all God's children, and if you have children, you know how much you love your children. And even more than I love my children, God loves us, and He created us to be the way that we are. And of course, our childhoods, our pasts, our traumas have shaped us in different ways. But I really think that with some of these things, these certain traits and these personalities are born into us. So, anyway, what do I like about my personality? Um, the things I don't like would be a longer list, but we're not talking about that today. I love the amount of compassion that I have for other people, mercy and compassion. And I love that ability. It feels beyond me a lot of times. It feels divine. I don't always think it's really, it doesn't always feel like my true self, or something. I don't know. It feels like it's more because as a selfish, sinful human, I don't feel like that personality trait is something that is natural. But it is natural. I mean, it just flows out of me. And but it's so hard to explain, but it feels like it's not really me. Like, I don't know. I can't even explain it, but I love that compassion and mercy that I have for other people, and that just loving heart for human beings and animals. Just that love and compassion that I have. I am incredibly thankful for being blessed with that gifting. And and it has also come to my detriment because I will give too much mercy and compassion to other people. And that has a potential to be used, of course. And then not much mercy and compassion to myself. So, but I'm still trying to think of how to explain that. I feel like it's not really, it's like beyond me. I can't. Maybe you guys struggle the same. Is it beyond you? Is that something that you can put into words for me? Because I can't seem to put it into words this morning. The other thing I like is my creativity. I love that my brain can roll things over and find new creative ways to solve a problem, to make things beautiful, to make things harmonious. That's super cool. I also like, even though at times it's to exhaustion, I like my the hardworking part of me that wants to get things done, that wants to see things to completion, that wants to, decide how we're going to get there and have a plan. I like that part of myself. Even though I yearn to be more free spirited, it just doesn't always work out that way. I always seem to have a plan for everything, even something spontaneous. I'm like, oh yes, let's go do this thing today, but we're gonna have a plan. Yeah, I have really liked these questions, even though they are a little bit difficult sometimes. And we're going through a difficult time as a human race right now. Everything is kind of up in the air, confusing. There's no plan, which is driving me nuts. And I am stuck at home with the snow, but that's okay. God's with me. God's with you. I look forward to your answers. Your homework for today, day 6, is what do you like or love about your personality? Thank you so much, guys. Live and love out of the way you were created.